You went to the Skeleton Crew premiere, right? The red
Mm-hmm.
carpet world premiere. So, how did you find out that you were going? Like, was it an email? Was it a phone call? Like, tell me about that first. Your reaction to getting that.
Ooh, okay, so if you guys don't know, Star Wars, the admins, they are pretty active on Twitter, and they've seen my tweets a couple of times. They've interacted with me a couple of times, and I will talk about my experience personally meeting the admin.
Ooh.
But they sent me a DM on Twitter and was like, because I tweeted out something because originally, so um, what is it? Star Wars was having like these like in theater releases for Skeleton Crew all around the
Yeah.
US, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, heck yeah, I'm going. It's for free. Let's do it." So I tweeted out something. I was like, "I will make sure I go one way or another. I don't care that it's on a Monday and I may have to skip school a little bit."
Yeah.
Uh Needless to say, my professor, when I told her I was skipping school for that, what it ended up being, she was like, "I would too." And I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"Yeah." Um but basically, I had tweeted that out, and then they sent me my own tweet, and they're like, "How I'll do you one better. How about you join me at the premiere?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god, what is going on?" Right? Like, holy crap. Um, and I was like, and I wasn't only excited that I finally got to go to like a big Star Wars premiere, and but I was also so excited that I finally got to meet the admin. Because to be honest,
Yeah.
some of the best experiences I had at the Skeleton Crew premiere were the conversations I had with them. Like
Yeah.
that was just awesome. They're awesome. They're really genuine and nice people who
Mhm.
care about their fans and about Star Wars fans in general. And you know how Twitter is.
Oh god.
It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, yeah.
it's a fun time,
Ye
and
uh,
to say the least. And they see that. They see everything. Um so they try their best to oh, actually, friends with Swagman.
ooh,
Oh
let's
yeah.
go.
That's so sick. And I got my little Neil Nation pin.
Oh, if you ever get an extra one of that somehow, let me know. Hit up your pal.
Oh, I think I actually do. I think I do have an extra one. Let me find it, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know if I have an extra Neil Nation or if I have a different one, but I know I have another pin. I will keep you
Let me
updated.
know, let me know, yes.
But anyways, so yeah, I got the DM and I started freaking out and I was like, and I was like, yeah, of course. Like yeah, anything you want, sure. And they're like, can you meet me at Disneyland at 5 p.m. on Monday? And I was like, "Uh, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I got you. No worries, Spooky." And I was like, why Disneyland? And then I get sent more like messages about the information about the event. And
Mhm.
then I find out that they're finally using Tomorrowland Theater, which they haven't used in years for
Oh.
anything. So I personally like I don't know if you know this, but it wasn't until recently, I want to say 2022, 21 or so, that I didn't go to Disney for like 10 years. It was like a 10-year gap where I just didn't go. My
Uh-huh.
parents and I didn't really go to Disney, and it wasn't right timing. And so I never had the chance to, when Tomorrowland Theater was being used, to go inside. So when I found out that they were going to help hold the event not only at Disneyland, but I got to be in Tomorrowland Theater. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is sick." Very few people get to be in there for like in general now, but
Mhm.
also for the event. And I was like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome." I can't this is whoo, I was freaking out like crazy. I couldn't believe it. I literally I saw my phone, I read the messages, and I was like, "Whew." I threw my phone on my bed at my apartment in Southern California. And
Yeah.
I started jumping. I was just jumping. I didn't even know what to do with myself. I just started jumping up and down. I was like, this is awesome. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But it was so amazing. And, you know, I got the information, and that day I found out, is this playing something? This is playing something. Anyways, I found out that my friend Brent also got invited. And I was like, "Oh, Brent, you better go." And he just had a baby too. So I felt kind
Uh-huh.
of bad that like I was over here kind of telling him I wish he could go and everything. He's like, "I want to go. I'm going to try to
Yeah.
go." And I mean, first of all, everyone say congratulations to Brent. He's an awesome father, by the way. But yeah, like oh my goodness. I found out he got invited, and I was like, and I didn't know anyone else that was going. It was
Mhm.
like very secretive. Usually, some people would tell like post online that they're going to the
Yeah,
event or
yeah.
whatever. No, I didn't know. Like, I ended up seeing some people there, like Isabella Amidala.
Yeah, yep,
She
yeah,
was
yeah.
there. Carly was there. Like a bunch of other people were
Gabe
there
was
as well.
there.
Gabe was there. I finally got to
Yeah,
meet Gabe. That's a whole
yeah.
other thing. But oh, I can talk about this forever. But
Yeah.